And welcome back to another modding tutorial. And lately I've been getting a lot of questions on how to actually make the image files. So what I wanted to show you here quickly was I've added in, because right now in my mod I'm actually adding in bedrock items, which you actually have to craft with bedrock. So, and I'm not going to add in a crafting recipe for bedrock, so it'll be sort of like, somebody hacked if they have that. But anyway, I added in the modloader.add override here to where the icon is going to be, and if we try to run this in just a second, it will crash because image not found and then textures and other things. So let's just see. Yeah, so you're gonna get like all these problems here because you don't actually have the image. So basically what we're going to do now is, these are our items here. So these are all our like items that's in our MCP folder, so I don't confuse anybody. Here's the MCP tutorial folder, then the jars, bin, and then here we are. So, and then inside your folder. So this is where you can add in what your items are going to look like now, just make a new folder for it, and then do all the coding for this and stuff. But basically, crap, how'd I do that? What you need to do is just open up a new window here and just go library, application support, Minecraft, bin, go open up your Minecraft folder. It doesn't really matter because what we're doing here is we're just going into the GUI, and then we're going to open up the items here. So one second. This is the items. We're going to open that up with Photoshop, which I already actually have open. So here we go. So now Photoshop has this open, and just a second. So basically now I'm going to hit kind again. That's going to take me to like the PNG files that are actually just inside, like they're not in folders. You can right click on terrain. You don't have to do this, but because I want my items to look like bedrock, that's what I'm going to do. So this is just so that I get the colors of bedrock right. So anyway, we don't even need this window open anymore. We don't really need this. I'll just put that off to here and I'll minimize this. But basically right now, because we're doing a sword, and you can repeat this with all your items or whatever, it doesn't really matter. You're going to select this, like just select around your sword or whatever, so drag from the top here. Actually, I'll zoom in. And I'll probably also, actually I'll do it with this. I'll probably also end up making my mouse bigger when I'm editing, so. Anyway, so you had this selected, the box goes all the way around these pixels here. Doesn't select anymore in this or in this. You want to hit Command C or edit copy, then you're going to go File, New. Now you want to make sure that this is 16 by 16 pixels, because if you're doing a shovel or something, I'll just, one second, bedrock sword. See, now this fits perfectly, but if we were doing a shovel, when we selected that and then we went new, it's going to try and make it a 13 by 13. So what we need to do is actually just press the, like, click in here and press the up arrow to get 16. And then basically what that would do is make sure that this is centered, because this is basically the size of the box that your items go in, and if it's not 16 by 16, the image is going to get distorted. So you got to remember that. Make sure that it's always 16 by 16. I don't know what button I just pressed. Oh, here we go. So yeah, don't even think we need that anymore. So let's just zoom in on this here. And we are going to drag, we're going to, oh crap, one second. We're just going to zoom in on this first. And then we're going to get the color of this, which is probably just black. And we're going to select our pencil tool here, and then basically just go around this, because this is going to, like, these are the colors for iron, so we are going to change all of these colors, keeping with the same theme of having like darker in the middle and everything, but just go around the whole thing. Don't do the wood though, or else it's gonna look weird, but just go around like that. And then we're going to select a lighter color, so this is a lighter color here. We're going to put that there. And then this color, oh no, they are different colors. What's the color we can select? There we go. And then that is a lighter color, so that can go there. And then we just need a little bit of a lighter color. So normally you're gonna have yours probably on this setting here, so you want to click on this so that you can actually adjust everything to how you want. So if that makes any sense, I'm going to drag this up lighter, which it still looks exactly the same, but for the purpose of this tutorial it'll be fine. And then that is going to be the lightest color, so let's select the lightest color on here. And then undo, and then that is basically it. So I know that sort of looks like a stone sword, but yeah, it sort of does. The colors are sort of exactly the same as a stone sword, but you get the point. Let's try something. And if I sound nasally in this tutorial, I'm sorry. I'm actually sort of sick right now, so I'm fighting through it though. I'm a trooper. I don't know, I feel like we need to toss a darker color in the middle. It's still looking like stone though. Yeah, but you guys get the point though, I hope. So anyway, we're going to file, save as, then go to your MCP folder, your jars, your bin, your Minecraft thing here, your new items, and then we're going to save this as a PNG because it will not read a PSD file. I'm going to tell you that right now. It will not read a PSD file, and that looks a lot like a stone sword, so I'm very sorry. So anyway, we're going to save that as bedrocksword.png and save that, and then it's going to ask for interlace or non-interlace. Just go none. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. And then, because we've saved it now, we can actually just exit out of that. It'll say, do you want to save it? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. So now we have our bedrock sword in here, which happens to look exactly like a stone sword, but yeah, anyway, basically what we want to do here is the same thing that we do in all the other ones, is select all, and then we're going to compress all these items, and actually I should probably exit out of Eclipse first. We're going to select, like we just compressed it, we're going to take this archive, we're going to copy it, go back here, we're going to paste it, we're going to delete this minecraft.jar, and we're going to rename this minecraft.jar. And then basically from there, open up Eclipse, which if you're wondering how I do that, it's Command Space, and that'll open up your Spotlight window, or you can just click up there, it doesn't really matter, but I like to press Command Space. And especially with modding and stuff now, I actually use Command C and Command V a lot. So anyway, this should work now if we try and run it. So yeah, basically now it works. You can see we'll create a new world. It'll be a creative world, generating terrain, and all that good stuff. If you're wondering why I'm dragging this down, it's because, oh, what the heck. It's because when I do like gameplay and stuff, I have this drag down so that I can crop it easier. instead of having to crop out like one pixel at the bottom and then a couple at the top, I just drag it down. So then all I'm cropping is the top. So yeah, this is, wow, this is a nice biome actually. Not a nice biome, but just a nice area. Wow. Actually, I think I've seen this in a seed spotlight before. That is so weird. I always get the coolest places when I'm not like trying to get cool places, but yeah, wow, this is a cool place. I might have to take this world and use it as my own. So anyway, as we scroll down here and get into our items, here is our bedrock sword, and then that's our super tool, which I'm going to be making a tutorial for next. But here is our bedrock sword. If we were on regular mode, if I changed like how you make it, it'd be like an insta kill on like everything, because basically what I've done here is in the Enum tool material. This is the bedrock. That's the health. It's like basically infinite. And the super tool I made over 9,000, so yeah, so if you enjoyed this and it helped you out a lot and it stopped giving you errors, then please give this a thumbs up and leave a comment saying that it helped you out so that other people know that this is a helpful tutorial. But anyway, I'm General Awesome. I'll see you next tutorial, which will probably be doing super tools, and then after that I'm making blocks and blocks generating, and it'll be awesome. But and then our own biomes, because biomes are actually insanely easy to make. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next tutorial. So yeah, peace out.